All right, so I think I'm recording now. This will be my first Twitch stream ever, and I plan on posting this to YouTube. So I probably heard about Twitch, I don't know, 10 years ago or whenever they got bought out for however many billions, but I don't know why, but it is. It was the last. Sorry, I smoked a shit ton to be able to do this, but so I'm getting lost here. But the point is, yeah, I fell down the Twitch rabbit hole, and man, it is dark. Um, but somehow, I don't know. I started looking up like biggest people on Twitch, biggest streamers, and I had heard of Destiny before. I think because just he's interviewed so many people at this point, like I knew he was a streamer. I didn't know what his deal was, but I started watching him, and I just seemed like a. I don't know. I disagreed with him politically, but just seemed like a really um, level-headed, nice guy. I kind of understood why people probably watched him, but then I learned a little bit about this like argument he's in with Mister Girl, and so I never heard of this guy. I immediately now I know he's what you guys call an orbiter, right? Or was a Steven orbiter. But anyway, yeah, who is Mr. Curl? And I couldn't find a good video on this. And I'm way too lazy to make my own or really find out too much about the guy. But I just thought I would film a reaction video because this guy is just so gross and so creepy. I can't believe he has a following on anything. Okay, hold on. So let's just look. God, I literally can't handle this guy. Yeah. This is what just made me lose it when I saw this. Holy shit, hold on. Oh my
You
god,
fit
I'm like
90%
so
into that
uncomfortable
11%. You
watching
have a way
this.
of really making.
Oh, is it like I'm so curious if he's like if he would accept arguments?
Oh,
or
is
any
the,
of
oh,
this
this
is
is
like movable
Destiny
for him.
watching this.
Oh, again,
Because you told me I could get the fuck out.
yes.
Right. So you threatened me.
Okay, so I thought this was like when I first saw this, what came to mind was a Funny or Die video. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is a joke. Like it's gotta be, right? Hold on, I don't want to know yet. But it's like every time I see other people, like I've seen other reaction videos to this, and nobody seems to be making fun of it. Everybody's watching it just like, even Destiny's just like, I don't know. Maybe he's bored with it, but oh my god, this guy is so just
I
everything.
feel happy with the resolution
Holy
What is
shit!
how? Why?
because I got what I wanted.
Yeah, but do you feel like she got what she wanted?
No,
Why?
why not?
Because it seems like she's having a lot of trouble emotionally processing everything going on around this event.
Yes, whose problem is that?
Both of yours.
No, I still contest your overall view of this situation as unresolved, and that Shaylin said no.
He's just so gross looking. I'm sorry, I can't handle it. He just is so gross.
She said yes, and I got what I wanted, and I feel like this is a victory.
I feel terrible.
I don't think that
mean, I
should be the
shouldn't-
goal.
it's
Okay,
not
let me be
just a
clear.
slip,
When I call
it's just
Shaylin
fucking
controlling,
everything.
I'm not. My
He's so
problem
creepy.
isn't. My problem was
Are people
not.
calling him a pedophile yet? They
You
must
fit.
be, right?
90% into that.
Who is Mr. Girl? Oh, I do like how this guy calls this whole thing an investigation. He's like, it's an investigation.
Do you think if I say like I
Holy
think
shit.
Brad Pitt is a good-looking guy, do you think that, or if I say he's kind of hot, do you think that means I'm bisexual?
Again, if you are attracted to like Brad Pitt, then you're a bisexual.
Yeah, but I didn't say I'm attracted to kids. I said in this movie when they were wearing makeup and
Oh, he is a
twerking,
pedo.
they were kind of hot and it was uncomfortable. Don't you think the only reason that's an interesting thing to say is if you're not a pedophile?
Oh my god. Ugh. Gee, I can't even watch this. Holy
The
shit.
Joe Rogan Experience.
Do you think if I say like I think Brad Pitt is a good
All right, one more, and then this will have to be continued. I'll have to sober up and do this a little bit more seriously, but I'm trying to find something.
You're framing this as it is. You will
It's like he
never
wakes up and
capitulate to a
thinks like,
demand
oh,
about your moderation.
Almost
style.
never.
So again, I'm giving you.
No.
How can I appear
I don't
as
agree with
creepy
that.
as
I think
humanly
that I'm trying to make a
possible?
point, and you're trying to disintegrate the conversation. So I can't make.
I think the conversation right now is meaningless. Like, is some level of conformity required?
I think you have
to
I think you have derailed the conversation.
Okay, I know you hate examples, but I'm going to give examples where I think you're wrong. He lost his YouTuber as an artist because he is an artist, and he put a lot of effort into that channel, and it's super sad that it got shut down by a bunch of f***ing losers. Yeah, so he's feeling bad about that. He's feeling bad because the one community that he can still kind of hold on to that's like growing him a bit has now seemingly turned against him. And then at the behest of seemingly the owner of that community, who he thought was his friend, it seems like now the moderators, everybody, are furthering the aggression against him. And it's not even hitting somebody while it's down, it's like drilling into his head while he's down. So from his perspective, yeah, I'm sure he's like ultra super mentally, because it seems like literally the whole fucking world is against him in a way that like most people don't experience. So yeah, I'm definitely empathetic towards his position, of course.
I want to talk to you because it feels like, things seem tense.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. I'm upset about a lot of different. What would you say the purpose of this conversation? Should we agree on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's your conversation, so you
Like,
tell me
is
whatever
it
you
all
want
an
the purpose
act?
to be.
I want to. I don't like how things are going.
All right, I'll continue
Yeah,
this
that's
tomorrow.
understandable.
Yeah,
This is
and
painful.
it seems like maybe you don't too, in some ways.
I'm just kind of floating on through.